What the foxtrot is that? As you know, Dr. Victor Frankenstein was very well known for messing around with corpses and creating some strange monsters. What the? Oh, that was weird. Anyway, back to Victor Frankenstein. Well known for creating strange creatures with corpses and what have you. But did you know he was also a very accomplished knife designer? And I just happen to have one of his knives right here. Well, actually, this is the SR033E that I got from Gearbest. It's another in my series of carabiner knives. Let's just have a quick look out of the little pouch, or scabbard as you might call it. Take a look at it. There it is. My God, it does look like it was designed by Victor Frankenstein, doesn't it? Do you know, I've been looking at this for some time on Gearbest, thinking, oh God, that's horrible. It's a horrible looking thing. But then I discovered the other week that it comes with this scabbard, or pouch, which is a very nice, quite well made. It's nicely padded. I mean, I don't really think it's designed for the knife at all, really, looking at it, but it fits in there. And it also comes with 2 screwdriver bits. And we'll have a look at those in a moment or two. But first of all, we'll take a closer look at the knife itself, shall we? Okay, so let's start off with this, I suppose you could call it sheep's foot style blade. It has a very nice wildlife scene going on just there. I like that. It's quite nice, is that? We have some largish jimping on the top. We have a sort of like a spanner set just there. We also have the hole for the screwdriver bits. They go in there. We have a largish hole just here for some reason. Hardware tools written just there. Another little hole just there. I suppose you could put a lanyard in if you were so inclined. We have high quality goods just here, and some more heavy jimping going on. And then we get to the carabiner. Right, what's on the other side? Anything exciting? Not really. We've got the model number just there, S033E, and the manufacturer's logo on this side of the blade. Other than that, there's nothing really to look at. The thickness of the stock material here is 3.3mm, and at its widest part the knife is 12.4mm thick. The scabbard is reasonably well made out of nylon. It's also quite padded too, to be honest with you. Nicely padded, quite nicely made, I would say. You've got a largish belt loop, so you get quite a big belt in there. And it also comes with storage for the 2 driver bits, which is quite good. The knife itself is held in with this Velcro strap. There we go. Yes, it's not bad actually. A few other dimensions on the knife itself. You're looking at an overall length of, let's have a look what we've got here. I should say around about 190mm, thereabouts. The blade itself, at least the cutting edge, is 70mm, and that's what Gearbest have got too. What about the depth of the thing itself? About 40mm, thereabouts. And how much does it weigh? Well, by itself, 106 grams, or 3 3/4 of an ounce. In its little pouch, complete with driver bits, you're looking at 5 1/4 ounces, or 151 grams. Another feature of the knife is this little safety here. It does actually, it locks in place, and you can actually hold it without hurting you or cutting yourself, and it also allows access to the carabiner, so you can hang it on like your belt loop or whatever, or your backpack if you wish to. Just take a look at these two bits that come with it. They are slightly different from standard bits in that they are specifically designed for the knife. Let's take a look. If you see, here's a hole. Just pop the bit in. You'll see it only goes in so far. Honestly, when I first saw it, I thought they were going to go all the way through like this, and I thought that'd be a bit of a problem when it comes to screwdrivering. But no, they just fit in there, just like so, and they won't go any further than that, either of them. So look, that one's a bit tighter, but it still goes in a bit. What's this side like? Yeah, there we are. I've got some ordinary bits. There we go. These are longer ones. These are for power tools. I've got the standard length ones as well. You just pull one out of each. Let's take this longer one for the power tools, if I can get it out. Oh yeah. Oh, there we are. Right in. Is that one going to go in? No, it isn't. So popping back. Try one of these smaller ones here. Is that one going to go in? Again, no. The bits you get with it are specifically designed for use with the knife. Okay, so I think at this point then we'll get the bits bag in and see how sharp the edge is, shall we? Okay then, here we are with the bits bag. Let's see what the Frankenstein knife is like cutting stuff, shall we? And we'll just try and knock a corner off a sheet of paper as per usual. What's it like? Can I do it? No, it's not too bad. It cuts fairly cleanly, look. It's seen better I suppose, but it's not too bad. Let's get some cardboard on the go. There's a little bit of cardboard here. Oh yeah. Well, it's alright with cardboard, look. Doesn't mind that at all. There we go. Get rid of that lot. Shall we try this cheapy rope of mine? See if it's any good at cutting through that. Where is it? Here we go. Let's get a length out. Here it is. I don't like this stuff at all really. But it does what we want, doesn't it guys? Right in. Oh, for goodness sake. Try again. Right in. Get it folded over a few times so I can get hold of it and so we can get the blade in it as well. Like so, I think. Let's get the blade in there. Here we go then guys, let's have a look. Yep. There's some offcuts. Let's get the chopping block in. Whoops. And there goes something rolling onto the floor. Right, let's have a look. It's going to be, because this is actually flat, more or less flat. I think it's got a very gentle belly to it, but it's mostly flat. Let's have a look. Oh. Yep. It does actually do quite a good job chopping through the rope then. Yeah, I'll put that lot back in the bag again. Right, and where's my come out. Right, here we go. The good quality package strapping again. Yep. Takes that off quite nicely, doesn't it? There we go. So if we fold it over, let's chop that bit off first. There we go. If we fold it over, have a listen to it chopping through, shall we? Yep. Cut through that quite nicely. Now then, what about... Oh, hang on. There's some speaker style cable stuff again. See what we can do with that, shall we? Yep. Cut through that quite nicely. Oh yeah, look. Cool. Right. Where's Link's seat belt? This will be interesting then. Here it is. Let's get it folded over. Right, get the blade in there. And have a listen and a watch at the same time. Yeah. It did it, but it's a bit rough. I don't think it's as sharp as some of the other knives I've got. Now this sheep's foot style blade is not going to be much good at piercing, I wouldn't have thought, but we'll give it a go. Oh yeah, it's in there. Did it? Yeah, it's doing it. Not too bad at all, look. Alrighty then. So it's nice and sharp then. I'll tell you what we better do. We better get it down to the workshop and see what the screwdriver's like, shall we? And so here we are out in the workshop with the Frankenstein knife, and as you know it's got its own proprietary drive bits, and unfortunately I won't be able to try my socket drivers because they quite simply won't fit in the hole. They're just that little bit too big, unfortunately, and I don't think they're going to fit in here anywhere either. No, they're not. So we're out of luck with the old socket drivers then, guys. We can actually try several sizes of screw heads with these bits. So let's have a look what we've got here, shall we? We can try. Okay, so there's a largish Phillips, so we'll go with that one. And then we need a largish size flat driver, which we have right here. Good. Let's get a hole going just there, and we'll try. Oh, hang on, to make it a bit bigger because these are quite large screws. This one here is certainly. Get that one in there. Get him started a bit. Then we get the bit to drive it in the Frankenstein screw knife. Let's give it a go. See what happens. Hang on. Yes, it works. It does actually work, guys. It fell out. But there we go, look. That one's going in quite well. Right. Make another hole here. We get the large flat bit going, shall we? Try that one. Pop it in the hole. Support it a little bit. Get the driver bit in there. Because the old flat driver is not as easy to use. But it seems to be going in there quite nicely, actually. Oh, right. Yeah, it's doing it, guys. It's doing it. You can hear it biting into the wood. Well, I can anyway. Yeah, it works. I don't think it's the most comfortablest thing to hold on to while you're doing it, but yeah, sweet. So, how will the Frankenstein knife handle an M5 nut? Let's give it a go. Get it. Oh, there we are. Now then, see what happens. Well, yes, it's doing that up quite tight. It's flexing a little bit, but it's let's try and undo it. It's tightened it up quite nicely. There we go. Loosened it again. That's good then. So what's this relatively largish blade like at handling wood? Yes, this is a soft bit of pine, but all the same, it's pretty good at what it wants to do with it. There we go, look at that. Cool. Okay then, so we're fairly good in the workshop then. putting screws in, chopping wood. Yes, it's not too bad at all then. Now then, I purchased mine from Gearbest. Looking on there this morning, you're looking at £6.34 or $7.91 for these. The material they've got down is 3CR13 stainless. Yeah, it works quite well then. As I say, I wasn't originally going to get one of these because I thought, and I still do actually, it's a bit of an ugly bugger, isn't it, really? An ugly duckling, as it were. Especially when it's folded like that. I mean, that just looks horrible, doesn't it? But it is there for a purpose, so you can actually use the screwdriver bits without slicing your fingers to pieces. Oh, is it stuck? No, here we go. And that latches back there like that. And it's actually, ergonomically, it's not too bad actually, to be honest with you. It's quite comfortable to hold. I didn't have any problems cutting wood or anything else. I didn't have any problems with the discomfort at all with it. I've got largish hands. Yeah, it's just not too bad at all actually. And as I say, I thought that these bits were going to go excuse me, going to go all the way through the hole, but they don't. They're very cleverly designed so you can actually get some pressure on what you're doing, which is quite handy. The little spanner there is, well, I suppose it's useful-ish, I would imagine. We saw it works with a nut and bolt, so no damage to it at all. The blade is relatively sharp. It's not a bad knife actually. It's just a bit an unusual design, and I think that's what you've got to get over, is the rather strange design really. But other than that, I quite like it. Get these out of the way for a moment. Yeah, so what do you think then, guys? Have any of you got one of these or thinking about buying one? Let us know. So there we go, that's my review then, guys. If you haven't done so already, you can subscribe to the channel, which would help me out quite a lot. I'm going to put a Gearbest link in the description below for you, so if you'd like to purchase from that link, I will get a small amount of commission, which I shall be ploughing straight back into the channel so I can buy more interesting bits and pieces for you. You can like the video, you can share it with your friends, you can also follow me on Instagram. I hope that's the new banner popping up there, by the way. Good-o. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, guys. There we go. I shall be back here again at some point with another review of either a knife or a multi-tool or whatever else I can get my hands on, and I will see you then. Okay then, guys. Bye. As you know, Dr. Victor... Ugh. So, how will the Frankenstein knife handle an M5 nut and bolt? Let's give it a go. It fits on there very nicely. Let's have a look, tighten it up. Oh, hang on, it's fell out the vise.